All right, Jeff. Last one. Monday Night Football. Is it ready for a party? Nah, now they stole. I can feel it in the air. Feel it. Feel it. They took the Phil Collins. I said you can't do Phil Collins songs without Phil Collins. Sorry, you just can't. You know what I mean? Just it was. I'm just like that's disrespectful, man. You know what I mean? That's like doing. That's like doing Soul Man without James Brown. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. All right, so here we are, Jeff. We got a really good game because you got a Broncos team that's won 2 in a row. They're confident again. You got a Bills team that is really, really going through the motions. But you know who Rob Parker is? He worked with Skip Bayless and them a lot, ESPN.
Yes.
Well, this buffoon pretty much said that the Bills season was over Sunday on NBC after the game, blah, 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 blah. And you know he had some of the stupidest takes that you've ever heard in your life. You know what I mean? He said that Tom Brady was overrated. Bill Belichick's not a Hall of Fame coach. You know, all that stuff. You know, he's a guy that I think he's a Dallas Cowboy person. So that's why he said stupid shit like that he does. So he said that the Bills are cooked right now. There's no chance of them making the playoffs, blah, 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 blah. I said, how can you say that about a team that's 5-4? And they're just looking outside the window of the playoffs. And you know that they're better than the Steelers. They could say they're better than the Browns. So let's not play that game because the AFC hasn't been settled yet. And they still can win their division because last time I checked, they got the win over Miami. And they kicked Miami's ass too. So that asinine comment was just for, I guess, shock value, but not many people live in LA, so they didn't see that. So, I mean, you know, that deal with the stuff that we do. So, you know, not many people saw that afterwards. So I just have to defend the Bills in a sense to say that it ain't over yet for the Bills. The Bills are still a playoff team in the AFC, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And the Bills are still, as my man Trevor Denman would say at Santa Anita back in the day, they loom the danger. You know what I mean? Just because you lost a couple of allowance races don't mean that when I put you in the Santa Anita Derby, you ain't going to be able to win it. You still was 7-2. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're not a 3-5 no more, but you were 7-2 for sure. And, you know, at the end of the day, the Bills are going to send a message on Monday Night Football that they ain't done yet. Give me the Bills 7.5. They win this game by 10 or better, Jeff.
You know, this is one of those spots where the Bills lose opening day, then they get back home, they put up 40 against the Raiders, then they go to Washington, put up 37, come back home to face Miami, put up 40, and then they head out to London where this turmoil has started. I stupidly bought the hook, took the Broncos to +8. This is probably a 2 or 3 pick night for Russell Wilson. Javonte Williams won't be able to start running the ball. And this is where the Bills probably will take out their demise the last few weeks on a hapless defense of the Broncos. My true number was 9 with the 46.5. I think the Bills put up 30 in their sleep. But I just hope some way backdoor little Joe's open and a late Russell Wilson to Jerry Jeudy final score, 33-27, and I get lucky here, Pops. But we took the Broncos plus the 8, but this is a get-well spot for Bills Mafia.
And see Jeff just over here trying to coax his way in there with the smooth little 8 and shit. But you know what? At the end of the day, Jeff knows that that's where my first head was at as well too. But when I heard Ron say that dumb shit he said on Sunday, I said, you know what? I'm taking the Bills, double down on the Bills because that was stupid. You know what I mean? That was dumb, and they finna go kill. And you know what? I totally like your Broncos play because the Broncos 2-game winning streak. They got the veteran coach. They got the veteran quarterback. And you know what? Nobody's picking them anymore. So that's when they're at their most dangerous. So, yeah, that's really a logical pick in a sense. And we know that if the Broncos weren't 3-5, it would be a different spread. It would be 4.5, 3.5, something of that nature. And, and I know another reason why you're kind of hezzy on the Bills as well, too. They've been so bad on national